Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Father spoke not a single word to me today. Before long, I fear I might forget the sound of his voice.
Please, sister, you weep and wail like a common girl. Show some composure. Father has a kingdom to rule, a kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to...
Yes.
You speak as if Father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries. It is inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
You speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
I speak only the truth. He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolforts and Minister Patriot.
A king's word is to be obeyed.
And what of his subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory? To take the blame for his failures?
They are to serve as he sees fit.
The hell they are.
Believe
Ah,
as
ils
you
s'entendent
wish.
vraiment pas les deux en fait.
Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolfort will be passed down to young Serenoa.
What?
How fortunate for you to have a friend in the new lord. Best not take loyalty for granted, however. House Wolfort is obedient enough for now, but use them well when you can, but be ready to bring down your fist if...
Don't speak of them like lapdogs. They're not servants, they're my friends.
Do you really think to lead with such a soft heart? You are not fit to wear the royal signet.
Ah non, moi je trouve qu'il a bien fait. Pour respecter ses vassaux, frère. Hein. Tu vois que tu crois en respectant pas qu'ils vont te respecter.
Enough of this.
Non, non, t'inquiète pas, tu deviendras pas ton royaume comme ça hein, pendant longtemps. Hein.
To train with Sir Maxwell, I would clear my head. There is a tourney on the morrow, after all.
Brother.
Non, il a un bon cœur. Oh, non, il a un très très bon cœur. Prends ça de ton frère, frère, hein, parce que tu n'auras pas longtemps. Hein.
I yield.
Your spear wavers, my
Un homme
prince.
masqué.
Something weighs on your mind.
You've always been able to see through me.
It's no great feat. Your heart lies ever on your sleeve.
Do I hear disapproval in your voice?
Not exactly, my prince. It can be a weakness, yes, but it can also be your strength. After all, sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
I will take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell. Thank you for today.
The pleasure was mine. I expect a good fight from you tomorrow, in the final.
I take the field with House Wolfort. Together, I have no doubt we can emerge triumphant.
Ah, that would explain your improvement. Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner. Even so, I have no doubt you've held your own against him. Tomorrow you shall show the realm what I already know.
Ah, je sais pas si c'est un allié, parce qu'il appelle le visage masqué. J'ai dire que c'est un allié, lui.
Sometimes I wish I'd been born your son instead.
Surely you jest, Your Highness. Your father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an honor to...
Apologies. I forget myself. Anyhow, I suppose I should rest till the morrow.
It cannot be easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads and but you can rise above this, my prince. Seize your chance and lay everyone's doubt.
Oh, je sais pas, je sens pas que ce soit un allié. Je sais pas, on verra. On verra, peut-être je me trompe, peut-être je me trompe pas. Parce que vu comme il a dit ça, ça semblait pas très cool quoi.
Now that's what I call a feast. You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man. I can see it.
You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica.
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return your sincerity and kind.
No apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your...
Thank you, my lord.
Words come so easily to the both.
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Her life? Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not. Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them. They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or...
Is this...
True? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well. My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too, is met with sneers. But no more! I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not. And so I did my due research at the archives, that my grand invention shall blast out.
Dragan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libation. Each cask more exotic than the last. Why, do not partake.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
Yes, a ceremony to usher in a new age. I am too young to have known the war, so I see our three nations joining. But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
Le projet servira de tremplin et installer une paix durable. Ce projet. Ah, je sais pas, attends. C'est un projet fascinant et profitable à tous, une union forte et créative. Ce projet servira de tremplin et installera une paix. Ah. C'est vrai, je dirais plutôt, je connais pas l'intention de chacun. Mais on va dire que... On va prendre la première. Voilà quoi.
Towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it.
I see. I admire your optimism, even if...
I know that old grudges die hard. Still, I choose to believe we can...
Truly. And people are ever eager to follow a kind heart over a wicked one. Yes. In any event, it is always good to help. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement. As always, it is the young who must bear the burden. Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be written. And I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come visit me at the mines once up.
Dragan, are you quite all right?
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just a bit tipsy.
Faut que oui qu'il livre. Voilà.
It would seem Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
Quite the passionate fellow, isn't he?
He's never been one to hide his ambition, ever since we were little. Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother, and...
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down. But I also agree with Lord Simone. that we must, though I know not yet how I might best.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us eat.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Of course, my Frederica. Pray call me Serenoa as well. We should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Frederica?
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to.
Oh, c'est touchant. Ils sont mignons les deux, ils sont mignons. Ah, la mort de quelqu'un d'important, dirait.
Benedict. I thought I might find you here.
My lord.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as lord of our house?
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. As do I. For 30 years you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those.
My lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Do not bother, Benedict. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
My lord.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you. For our house, pray heed this old man's final...
Certainly. I will live to serve your son.
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands. My old dear friend. Long have we stood together.
I will not let you...
On dirait qu'il va mourir qu'on dit ça. Les gars, faut pas dire comme ça. On dirait que tu as décédé, cousin. C'est pas bon, ça. Faut pas dire comme ça. C'est triste. Hein.
My beloved son, Serenoa, will oversee the matters of our house from this day forward. I expect you to serve him as dutifully as you served me.
Of course, Lord Simon.
Aye, my lord. Our undying loyalty to House Wolf.
My son, listen well. The Lord's judgment shapes the fates of his kin. Responsibility for their well-being now falls on your shoulders. You must lead them well.
Yes, father.
Voilà.
To that end,
C'est moi
I
aussi.
require wise counsel. Together, you possess a wealth of experience. As Lord of House Wolford, it is my duty to consider the best course from every perspective afforded me. I shirk not from this responsibility. At the same time, I would be a fool to not seek for my house and my people. I trust I can...
Well spoken, my son. I dare say you are more than ready to receive.
The scales of
La balance.
conviction, a holy relic, said to be blessed by the deities of old.
Une déesse. Ok. Bah. Une balance. Ok.
It was
Le jeu
gifted
dit
to
comme ça, on
our
dirait.
family by the King of Glenbrook. However, it is of little
Coins. 7 of them.
tokens of conviction, we call them. Give one each to only your most
Les
trusted
écus.
retainers and allies.
Ok. Ah, ok. Bah, c'est pour les gens qui m'accompagnent, quoi.
They will guide you when the path is darkest. Their words will illuminate the pitfalls ahead. Heed well the advice of your friends and subjects, and choose. Such has been the way of our house, and such you must see it over.
I will, father. I shall treasure these gifts and make wise use of them in times of need.
Very good. Now do your
We await your orders,
Je
my
mets
lord.
votre signal pour le départ. Alors, c'est parti avant tout.
We depart for the capital at once. May this ceremony be but the first...
Tout droit, on lâche rien.